What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure 1994 here, and today is Monday, March 15th, 2021. And it's March 15th, and you know what that day is. In the Fairly Oddparents universe, it is Denzel Crocker Day today. And today is the day that Crocker is at his meanest, and lots of the students fear him a lot more than they did. If you want to know the whole story, watch the episode called The Secret Origin of Denzel Crocker. And the reason why Crocker turned so cold and stuff is what happened to him and his fairies. It all starts out with Denzel Crocker being depressed, just like how Timmy was. He was just like Timmy. I mean, because of the way his parents were. And he coincidentally had Cosmo and Wanda as his fairies, just like how Timmy did when he was like 10 years old. We are going back into like 1972. Yeah, Crocker had Cosmo and Wanda coincidentally in the same town Timmy was, but this was years before he was born. Yeah, and Crocker was going to school with Timmy's parents and Dinkelberg and you name it. And he was like in love with the principal. Yeah, and he had Cosmo and Wanda, just like how Timmy did. But this led to Timmy being outraged because he found out Crocker had Cosmo and Wanda before he did. But it was years ago. I mean, what does he expect? And nobody knew Crocker was going to be this evil. He wasn't evil yet. He was like really nice, like as a child. He was like helping others. But when it was March 15th in 1972, that was the day he was like making a speech to the public. And this is the day he lost his fairy godparents because of his secret being revealed in front of everyone. But when Timmy traveled there, I mean, after following him the whole time, I mean, when Timmy got there, he was trying to tell Crocker his secret is in great danger, and Cosmo turned the mic on, and Timmy's voice was heard when he said fairy godparents, and everyone was shocked and surprised that he had fairies with him. That Crocker had fairies, and this is what got him in big trouble with Jorgen. And he violated the #1 rule of all and got Cosmo and Wanda taken from him. And a lot of things happened with his body that became permanent throughout the series. Like his ear was like moving from his head to his like neck, which is creepy, and his back changed too. And then he became cold and manipulative and wound up placing a note on a tracking device to remind him that fairies do exist. But everyone started to think he was crazy. That was also, after that, he people start to think he was mental. And after that, Timmy wanted to change this past up, but he was not able to due to the rules and Jorgen. And when Timmy was in an attempt to change it after Crocker broke the rule, he was forbidden from ever returning into that past. Because Crocker broke the #1 rule that if a godchild revealed the existence of their fairy godparents, they have to go away forever. That was the #1 rule, and believe me, I read the rules on fandom, on the Fairly Oddparents Wikipedia. Yeah, I read some of the rules on there. Actually, I read the whole list of it, but there's rules that were never revealed. Because that is a big book, and there's some rules that we never learned about. So, Timmy is forbidden from ever returning back into this time when Crocker lost Cosmo and Wanda. Because once his fairies were gone, they were gone forever. So, it is what it is. I mean, if the godchild revealed the existence of their fairies, they go away unless you show how much they mean to you. But you get to keep them under conditions. Yeah, there were so many kids in that show that were like careless. Like in Our Catastrophe, they were like showing an example of a kid losing his fairies due to his carelessness. I mean, Jorgen watches everything, pretty much. Like, he'll know when someone's revealing the existence of the fairies. I also think the rule exists because for some people that will see it, the others will think that person is crazy. Like, they saw fairies, but the other person doesn't believe them. So, they had to erase the memories once Crocker lost his fairies. So, to this day forth, March 15th will forever be Denzel Crocker Day in that universe. See, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Denzel Crocker. I actually kind of like him because he isn't really that evil. He's just obsessed with giving F's and obsessed with revealing that fairies do exist. Because he has a note on his tracking device. I mean, I don't think Crocker is that bad. I mean, he helped Timmy alive. That shows that he like deeply cares about Timmy. Even though he reluctantly gives him A's once in a blue moon. But the F's are way too obsessive. But all I gotta say before I close out this video is that today is Denzel Crocker Day. If you want to know the whole story, go watch the episode, The Secret Origin of Denzel Crocker. So I guess that's it. Bye.